have to see you live the legacy.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you better. Now
You gotta live the legacy.
He's from Chicago, so I ended up selling drugs. And I was paying the bills. You know, I was taking care of.
So I know it's excited. I know parents are excited.
Are you sure that you heard me when I was talking to you, Lord? Because in order for me to be able
Hey, welcome. We are back again. I told you. Didn't I tell you we'll be back? We got another segment, another good segment. Y'all thought the other ones was good. How about this? We got another great guest. But before we say that, we're letting y'all know we at the East Point International Film Fest. We've been doing so much this morning. I'm like a little pucker, just a little bit, because we've been just on the run ever since we walked up in here, huh? We've been running, boy. We've been doing this thing, but that's the only way it'll be successful. We have to continue to keep pushing, and we're gonna have a wonderful. We'll be here till about 10 o'clock tonight. Come on and check out some of the things that's going on in here. But let me tell you something. This guest we have on today, we was at the today we was at the I'm sorry, the breakfast award ceremony. And oh my God, this young man, he blew us away, baby. Let me tell you, you know I love singing and I love singers. When I heard him sing, I could have just closed my eyes and be like, oh my God, you could sing to me all night, just sing me to sleep. The voice on this young man, and you just spoke to the young lady that was singing with him. Now we got the singer himself, the piano player. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What's in your bag, boy?
Oh, what's in my bag? A little bit of everything. You know, we got a little bit of everything. I'm a recording artist, singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, producer, filmmaker, actor, and all of the things. You know, I'm like multi-hyphenated just for no reason. Honestly,
So you do it because that's what you love to do.
Yeah, because it's what I love to do, because I feel like it's what I've been made to do, because it's something that needs to be done in the world. You know, it's like I feel like if you can do, then you have a responsibility to.
I love that.
My best friend says, much is given. What
To
was
whom
it?
much is given, much is required.
Exactly.
There you go. So you was required to get yourself out there.
That's right.
Somebody else. And I love listening to you. That I said that, and I'm really honestly saying that to be in a room and hear you sing like that, and everybody can't sing without the music being template or auto-tuned.
Yeah.
You hear what I say?
You did that. Even when you went to the mic, when you stood up and you went to the mic and started singing. So that's him all that here.
Yeah.
He was just singing. And that first song, what was the title? It was
Free.
Free.
It's called Free, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Free. Yes.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And you wrote that yourself.
I sure did. I sure
what was
did.
the inspiration on that?
So, okay. I'm definitely gonna get myself in trouble for this.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Because we're here.
Yes.
That's right.
So there was someone some years and years and years ago that just inspired a whole bunch of like my favorite records to this day.
Right.
Wow.
And it's so interesting. I even have this song that's actually not out yet.
What?
I might do a little bit of maybe.
Little bit.
But okay, so pretty much the song, the chorus of it says, "So I'll write these love love letters to you. 'Cause I'm hoping and praying they all get through. Oh, and as I write these love letters to you, oh, I believe that I fell in love. I fell in love with my muse.
Yeah.
So,
Let's
Yeah, I heard it
that's
first.
it.
in the
Yeah.
bag.
That's very
Right
good.
there. Yes,
And
boy.
it's so what's so crazy about it, as an artist, and I feel like it's not just a is that me? Oh no.
It's okay.
Look at that. Look at
Yeah,
that.
it's okay.
I get a new phone and then it starts
Yes,
immediately cutting
it's
up.
okay. It's okay.
Um,
We on live.
I'm
We
not
don't
even
care.
used to
That's
that
just your act.
ringtone. It's crazy. Like I just found out today that like you can just put the phone up to your face and it unlocks.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is wild. Like it's like I'm too young to be this old. It's crazy. This is my first phone without a button. Like, yeah, I've been stuck there for like a long time. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, okay, so I digress.
Okay.
I was so as artists we do this thing where if we care for someone or something is really impactful in our lives, we write about it and then it turns into a whole thing. And sometimes we find ourselves writing these things about someone who may just be a muse in our life, someone who just inspires us. And that was where the inspiration came from for that song. Like because I just was writing all these songs back to back to back, and I'm like, oh wow, this is crazy. You inspire me so much. You must be the person I'm supposed to be with. And yeah, so a whole lot of songs came from that, and I haven't heard from that person in about 8 years. So yeah,
Don't do that to him. I'm mad at you.
you know,
Don't you
hey,
do that to him? But
like it's all for the best.
yes,
It's
it's
all
for
for the
your best.
best.
You grew. You
Yeah,
grew out of that.
yeah.
You had to.
So the song that I sang today, "Free," was actually one of those songs from that collection of songs.
Yeah.
And ironically enough, so earlier this year I was on this TV show some people may have heard of called American Idol.
Of course.
Oh, that's how his performance go. Look it up.
Yes, look him up. Go ahead.
And so I went on there and Lionel Richie, like told me afterwards like that I was gonna sell out stadiums. It was just this crazy experience. Funny thing about it is I made like a super controversial decision, like even though they told me I should open up with a cover, do all this other shit like that. I was like, no, you know what? I came on here for a reason. I came on here to express who I am. And so I'm gonna do that. And so I sang my original song, and that original song was the one that I sang today.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
That was a song.
Yes.
We got it on today. I can't wait to
Yes.
listen to it again.
Yes.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
have it in
goodness.
my ear listening to you. It's just awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Thank you,
Yes.
thank you,
Oh
thank
my
you.
God.
Thank you so
So
much.
did you said you're a writer, you're a director, am I correct?
Well, you know what? I have directed a bit, and I'm looking to get more
Get
into
back into
directing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, like essentially this year coming up, I'm really looking into like continuing to expand because my creative mind and also the other side of the brain, like it's like there's this craving for more.
Right.
Okay.
Like I want more knowledge, more
Yeah.
experience. I want to see I feel like I haven't tapped like all of my potential, so I might as well keep going and
That's
seeing what
right.
else is there.
That's
Keep
right.
pushing the
That's
bounds.
right.
Like until the day I'm like, oh, this is it.
Yeah.
And the day that I say this is it, it's probably not gonna be me saying it.
Right.
Like,
Love it.
you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You got
like honestly, and you know what? The way technology goes, it might even still keep going even after I'm gone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Might, it will.
You
Not
know?
might, it will.
Exactly.
Yes.
So actor, writer, director, producer.
Yeah, so those are things that I'm like really wanting to tap
And
into
singer.
even more so like
So now
this year.
out of those,
Yes.
which one are you most passionate about?
Wow. I don't have any children but that's like asking me, like, this
Child. Right. I
is
get you.
like
That's
my
right.
favorite.
I get that.
Okay, so I love singing. I love music so much, like to my core.
Oh wow.
It's the
Yes.
blood that runs through my veins.
Yes.
It's what wakes me up in the morning and sends me to
Yes.
rest at night.
Yes.
Music
Oh
like
yes.
fuels me and makes me who I am.
Yes.
And so at my core, that's a huge, huge, huge part. But also, I just love creating. You
Yes.
know, I love writing. I love making worlds. I love like all of it.
Right.
It's
Love
so,
it.
and
Love
you know,
it.
I've been doing it thus far, you know, on stage a lot.
Mhm.
Like, you know, I create these segments within the show that feel like you're being brought into a world, being brought
Love
into
it.
a place,
Yes.
and it's all intentional, you know. But like, I wanna take that and I wanna bring that to the screen
Yeah.
I love it.
because
Mhm.
I'm such a fan, and not only a fan, but like a student of cinema,
Right.
of film, and yeah,
Yeah, you yes.
you know.
Yes.
And you know something? He did not say his name. He just went
You
right
know,
into
it's
it.
funny, right? I just thought about so. My name is Eddie Callier. For everybody out there, it's spelled Edicalier, and you can find me on everything on what is it? Instagram,
Facebook,
Facebook. What is it they call it now? X,
X.
Black
Mhm.
Planet.
Yes.
Right.
So all your music are your
Yes.
music on these platforms.
Also on Apple Music, on Spotify,
Yes.
on
Yes.
Tidal, on
Yes.
everything. Go and check it out,
Yes.
and yeah, there's a
Give
lot
me
of
a
really
couple of
amazing.
songs that's on there. Just tell me a few
Ooh,
of them.
so I just released a new song.
Right.
Yes.
Look at
Yeah,
you.
I released a new song called Believe.
Ooh.
Oh, and I
Come on, give
love
us a
that.
little bit of that.
I
Come on,
love
give us
that
a little
song so much.
Believe.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, that one's gonna take a lot.
Yeah.
That one's gonna take.
Okay,
I'm gonna
we
build
gonna
up
let
to
you.
it.
We
I'm
gonna
gonna
we
build
ain't
up
gonna do
to
that to you. We ain't gonna do that to you. But I'm
Yes.
excited for you. You know why?
Yes.
Because if a person that wants something passionate like you're
Mhm.
showing, they normally it normally becomes what they do.
Yeah.
And you're doing it. You're
Yeah.
doing it.
You know, one of the things I will say that's like a big thing for me too. Like as much as I love what I do and everything like that, so my mom passed away a couple of years ago.
Sorry.
And you know, it's part of life. You know, you come into the world pretty much knowing that you won't be here forever.
That's
And
right.
you know, it's something that I've had to kind of come to terms with. But one of the things that happened with me, I experienced so much, like just in my journey, like mental health and everything like that. Like when she passed, I had never had a panic attack in my life.
Wow.
And within those first 3 months, I had
Wow.
and you know, it was like there was so much that happened, and you know, I even got to a point where I started to wonder, like, why am I even doing
Mm.
like, you know, what is the reason for me even like going out there and singing these songs and all that other stuff like that. And then it's so crazy. It's like she passed away and then immediately started whispering in the ear of God because
Mm.
like there was so much stuff she used to speak over me
Mhm.
and speak over my life and all that other stuff, events that she said that I would do and places she said I would go, lives she said I would touch, and then just a bunch of that stuff just started happening.
Wow.
And it was crazy.
Yes.
And so it's funny too that same year I had actually already put out my release schedule,
Mhm.
like through the distribution and everything. So these things were coming out, like the songs were coming
Wow.
out when they were going to come out.
Mhm.
I like, you know, I had already put it in there and I couldn't do anything about it.
Wow.
And you know, I had even scheduled the promotional materials, and so like my thing was automatically posting.
Wow.
And I want to say like a couple of days after my mom passed, I dropped the project.
And it hit.
Wow.
And it hit right after your mom.
Right after.
Wow.
And all of the promotional stuff was like,
Wow.
yay, new project out, and da da da. I'm like,
Mommy up there holding it
Yeah.
down for you.
and also within that first period of time, I ended up getting called for a bunch of shows.
Wow.
Like shows with a company that I had been like trying to work with for a very, very, very long time. And so, I wasn't gonna say no because, I'm like, I've been trying to do this for so long, I might as well go for it. And then I got out there, and I think the first show was pretty much like 80% just group therapy. Like I was just up there, talking about what had happened, and, like singing songs and like that were coming from my heart. And then what happened was afterwards, people were telling me about how much it resonated with them in their lives and in their journeys. And like some of the people had recently lost parents or lost loved ones as well. And I realized even more so, because I had already kind of had this in mind, but I realized even more so, like this, as much as I love it, it's not for me.
Oh, come on now.
It's not just for me.
That's right.
There's like and that's where that responsibility thing comes back in too. Like there's this thing, people, music in particular, but also like just art in general, it reaches a certain part of the brain. And so because of that, you can get certain messages and certain things to people in a more palatable and easier way. And like some of the things that people need, especially like right now and in this world, it's healing. It's love. It's joy. It's peace. It's even like feeling like they're heard, like their voice is heard, or feeling like there's someone out there that feels like them. And so that's who I make music for now. I mean, it starts out, I'm making it for me, and then knowing that I'm making it for me, I'm knowing that there are other people that feel like me. And so like, yeah, that's the responsibility is like one of the things that keeps me going. The love starts the train, and like, the responsibility keeps the engine moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your content and your bags are so similar to mine. I just listening to you, it's like you're telling some of my content. I was like, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I relate to this stuff you're saying.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you use your pain to gain inspiration and helping someone else. Even though you might be going through that loss of a mom, I understand the loss of my mom. My mom passed away in May. I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to say, and we are. This was inspiring us because it seems the same like you.
Yeah.
As soon as she transitioned, it's like doors started opening.
Yeah.
I understand. I relate to that so much. Yes. Yes. So you keep on doing what you do.
That's right.
Because you're inspiring so many people just in your words, just the singing, and just keep on writing and directing. Because I can't wait to see.
I can't wait.
I can't wait to see your endeavors. I can't wait to see where you're going. You're going.
Yes.
And I'm going to be right there watching.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know whom we gonna have on here. Look at this beautiful guest. Y'all know y'all love that song. I know y'all love. Do you have any questions out there? I see your hands up. No. Okay, wonderful. I'm sorry.
What are your roots in singing?
Roots in singing. Oof. It's a little mixture of everything. So I'm a preacher's kid. So yeah,
Your bag like mine.
Of course, like PK, honestly, exactly. So, all right, I'm a PK, so of course there's a lot of church in there.
Right.
And then also like my dad, he was part of a whole lot of stuff, during my upbringing and stuff. And so like we had a lot of different music in the house. He owned a studio, one of the first like black owned independent like recording studios in the Pacific Northwest that was like doing stuff at the level that he was doing it. And so yeah, like a lot of like rock, like Aerosmith and Nirvana and all that other stuff like that. But then also like Michael Jackson,
That's good.
Prince, and like Earth, Wind, and Fire. But then a lot of classical music like Mozart and Rachmaninoff. And then we got like composers like John Williams and Danny Elfman and all that other stuff like that. And then as I grew up, I like went on excursions, like musical excursions, just, like finding different things. So a lot of jazz, a lot of like Indian music, a lot of African music, like from different parts of the diaspora. And
you got a lot of
yeah.
and that's good because it's like some people. Well, when I was in mostly was gospel.
Mhm.
Gospel this, gospel that.
Mhm.
But when you're inspired with different cultures, different types of music, it kind of brings that out, and I can hear it. I see it.
Mhm.
I see it all in you.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, yes. So thank y'all for joining in and watching us on What's in the Bag. We will
Yes.
be back with y'all with another segment. We want to thank you. God
Yes.
bless you.
Thank you.
Yes, we are
Yes.
so happy to have you on. And thank y'all so much. We will be seeing y'all real soon. Just
Yes.
stay tuned. Love y'all.